the function? Where the function? The way I feel right now, I feel like we need to be all alone. So if you just playing around, you need to tell your girl, take a fine home, and that's real. Stop teasing me.
My advice to everybody out there, if they want to have a good park run, make sure you have a good build and a good team. Whether you win your first couple games or not, you could build chemistry with each other, and eventually you will win games. You just got to stick with it, stay positive, and encourage your team, and I guarantee you guys are going to win games.
Hi, this is Bishop, the WMVP winner the last 2 years running. Hoping everybody has a good summer and comes back ready to run in 2K27.
Here's Wembanyama for three.
What's up, world? It's your boy Batchworld reporting live from 2K.
Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. Here alongside Tim Legler and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson with Allie LaForce joining us courtside. All right, let's take a look at New Orleans' starting lineup. We've got Naz Reid, Kyle Kuzma out there with Zion Williamson. Then there's Johnson, and it's Murray in at the point. And for Miami, Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Wembanyama, and it's easy breezy in a two-guard. And Tim, on paper, this is a bit of a lopsided matchup, but nothing is a given in this league.
Yeah, B.A., that's for sure. The margin for error very slim in this league, and really all we're talking about on a given night is a different guy heating up to make this game much more competitive.
Here's Houdini. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Now here's Murray. Houdini grabs a board. Pass to Easy Breezy. That one drops for him.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Now here's Johnson. Now Murray. Knocked away. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Fast break. Here come the Heat. That one's good from James on the assist from Antetokounmpo.
And you couldn't have scripted a better start for them.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Eric Spoelstra and I got a chance to catch up for a bit. We talked about the problems that Zion Williamson can give a team inside. And Coach said it's not about the shots that Zion makes, it's about the shots his teammates miss. We have to make sure that we body up Zion and not let him convert misses into makes. Might be hard finding volunteers willing to body up Zion. Back over to you guys.
Thanks for that, Allie.
And you've got to worry about Wembanyama everywhere. He puts a defense to the test.
Pass to Murray. And there's the drive. Back to Reid. And here is Williamson. 6 on the shot clock. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
And that's why Zion is such a tough matchup. You rarely see guys with his combination of strength and athletic explosiveness.
Williamson hits them both. Well, Grant, how do you slow down Zion Williamson?
Oh, glad I didn't have to, B.A. Obviously, you've got to play him for the drive and keep him in front of you. And when he gets anywhere near the paint, you have to bring the help.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Coming off a terrific game against Minnesota.
Well, they missed one after 4 straight makes. Still a good start to the game.
Here's Williamson. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
And that's what the fans came to see. Williamson taking to the skies.
Pass to Houdini. And he lobs it up top. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Punching it inside, attacking the heart of that defense. I love it.
Murray passes to Kuzma. And the shot goes down.
Yeah, give credit to Kuzma for taking the contact so well. Excellent work powering the shot through.
Easy breezy. Shot is good.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
Now here's Reed. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. Kuzma outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Kuzma's got his second basket of the game.
The passion Kuzma plays with inside rubs off and makes his whole team better.
Houdini, the pass to Easy Breezy. Now James. Down low, Wembanyama. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Wembanyama's got 7.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
So timeout called here, the first for New Orleans.
And things are always changing throughout a game. Teams have to adjust on the fly.
Yeah, it gives you a chance right here to reset, get everybody back on the same page so you can execute.
And a quick look here at some of the numbers for Zion Williamson. To the middle. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
Yeah, no doubt Williamson's one of the most powerful dunkers the NBA has ever seen.
Here's Houdini, a valuable part of their offense, averaging a little more than 16 a game. Shot from 12, and it's Miami with another.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
Williamson outside. Outside Murray. On the wing, Kuzma. Just 5 to shoot. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Murray, no good.
So disruptive defensively out beyond the arc.
All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, this summer saw Hall of Famer Joe Dumars put in charge of the Pelicans front office, returning to his home state of Louisiana. He talked about it being the right place, right time, right people in New Orleans. And he's looking to ensure it's super organized, classy, and elite organization.
They'll get there. Shams, thank you. Here's Johnson. After the basket by Miami. Basket's good.
And you can tell Johnson enjoys toying with defenses and pick and rolls, just taking what they give him.
Here's Easy Breezy. Last game with 30. Outside Wembanyama. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
A good chunk of the season is past us now, Grant. I'd imagine the wear and tear is adding up for some players.
Yeah, it varies from guy to guy. You know, vets are usually dealing with something just from playing so many years. But, B.A., the rookies, they're learning now what it takes to be in NBA condition.
No good on the free throw.
One of the most popular players in the world the moment he entered this league, Wembanyama continues to grow his fan base.
And the Pelicans going with a whole new group out there. And the second free throw is good.
Already an elite player in this league. The scary thing about Wembanyama is that he's only going to get better.
McCollum, the pass to Boston. Back to McCollum. Now Jones. And the ball out of play. The Heat will have it. And with the All-Star game coming up, let's check in on the standings in the East. You take a look at the Heat. They've been enjoying a truly spectacular run this season, sitting on top of the mountain in the first place spot.
I think for the Heat, I really think the high expectations put a certain amount of pressure on these guys. But to their credit, they have really stepped up to it.
Well, on paper, they certainly look dominant coming in, and that's exactly what we've seen on the floor. No one is going to want to face this team in the postseason.
We've seen this a million times. James using his incredible hoops IQ and getting to the free throw line.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Miami.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
And how about the work they've done inside, just owning the paint so far?
Yeah, the experience and the knowledge is invaluable. LeBron gives all he has to these young guys deep in his career.
Miami making a switch here. Anunoby's checked in. That one's no good. Pelicans trail by 7. Boston outside. Fires the 3. Here's Matkovic. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Well, he just outworked everybody there. Give him credit. He deserved to be rewarded for that effort.
James passes to Houdini. Driving to the basket, and he goes in for the dunk.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. New Orleans calls timeout. This, their first chance to take a look at the Heat this season.
Yeah, they got swept by a team that was also struggling last season.
It's time to get out of your seats. That's right. It's T-shirt time.
Let's take a chance to showcase the top setup men at the small forward position in the NBA this year. LeBron James, number 1.
His court vision is outstanding. He can locate the open man from the perimeter or drive and dish.
And a small forward demonstrating a team-first mentality, it's contagious. He's not just looking for his own shot. He wants to put teammates in a position to succeed.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Heat leading by 5. And the last few seasons' legs, C.J. McCollum playing mainly point guard, but for his career, mostly at the 2.
Yeah, listen, he can play either, certainly can be a lead guard when he needs to be, but shooting and scoring off the dribble is really his bread and butter, and he can get to it from any angle, any platform, in any situation.
Great player regardless.
Absolutely.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. So it's Miami now. Miami with the ball. 7-point differential. And finished off by Adebayo.
Oh my goodness. 2 loud points for Bam.
Pass to Matkovic. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back. Devin Vassell, he's checked in for James.
Devin Vassell.
Castle with it. Yet to see a basket. Oh, there's the alley. And Adebayo slams it in.
Just beautiful teamwork right there. Adebayo with perfect timing on that jump.
Pass to Matkovic. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
First personal foul.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Yeah, both ways. We're seeing a nice rhythm offensively. Now let's see which team can come up with some stops.
What's up?
Legs talking about Trey Murphy. Just how good can he become?
Well, his improvement has really been something to watch, B.A. He's a talented scorer and shooter who also does a great job moving the ball. And the scary thing is he has more room to improve.
Excellent use of his physical gifts. Goes up strong and captures the board.
Pass to Matkovic. And here's Jones, averaging around 5 points a game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's McCollum. Offensive rebound. And that one's good. Matkovic.
Yeah, scoring off of missed shots. That's a big part of his game.
Houdini, pass to Adebayo. Here's Vassell. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assist.
Pass to Boston. Driving inside. Jones up top. There's McCollum with the 3. That one won't fall. He's 1 for 3 on the day. Heat leading by 8. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Castle goes in. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Matkovic has got 4 rebounds in the game. McCollum outside. Over to the wing. Jones in the post. Oh, nice D from Anunoby. And so it's Miami up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. Let's quickly break down what we've seen from the Heat.
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
Yeah, the energy was there. The communication was there. I think they can build on this going forward.
Pelicans trail by 8. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then there's Devin Vassell. Then it's Stephon Castle. And it's easy breezy in at the shooting guard position. That's the group in the game for the Heat. And that one's good.
Yeah, good to see Johnson getting into the defense down low and succeeding. Sometimes you gotta fight for it, young man.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thank you, guys. The Miami Heat's head coach Eric Spoelstra talked about their approach, and he said, you got to try to take control of the game, set the tone, and play consistently throughout. Everybody's trying to do the same thing. It's who can impose their will longer than the other team. Brian?
He knows his stuff. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. And here's New Orleans now. The Heat making their last shot. The drive by Murray. Count it. Good. Murray's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, nice upper body strength by Murray. He got touched up a little bit, but he wasn't affected.
Pass to Easy Breezy. The shot, no good. Nice D from Reed. Murray looking around. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Nothing like size in your backcourt. Murray is so tough to handle in the painted area.
New Orleans shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game.
The NBA owners recently voted to explore expansion within the league, but did you know you can do that right now in NBA 2K26?
Go into My NBA and tick the Customize League button while you're choosing settings.
Then place your team into one of the NBA divisions and start customizing.
Use a pre-built.
Coming up next, the Timberwolves taking on the Heat. For the Minnesota Timberwolves, this team is playing winning basketball, victorious in 7 of their last 10 games. Heat T-Wolves is next, right after this. Welcome to Tuesday Night Basketball on 2K Sports. We got a good one in store for you. This is Brian Anderson at the table with basketball royalty, Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, our reporter. All right, now let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat. We've got Wembanyama, LeBron James out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's Houdini in at point guard. And for Minnesota, they've got LaMelo Ball. He's out there with Anthony Edwards. Davis out there with Lonzo Ball. And it's King in at the power forward position. Just about halfway through the season, Grant. Which half of the season went quicker for you, the first or the second?
You know, BA, after all the anticipation, the first half just goes by in a hurry. And the second half, you are in a rhythm, so the games can blend into one. So, I'm going to be a politician. The answer is both.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Pass to Easy Breezy. And it's all from three-point range. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. The Heat beat them last time when those two met in Miami.
If they want to beat these guys this time, they have to do better on the glass. That was their undoing.
And sometimes that can be a motivating factor. May very well light a fire under them tonight. Nobody likes to be dominated on the glass like that.
Minnesota with the ball. Miami making their last shot. Here's Edwards. And that one's long. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line, a chance at a three-point play.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Miami shooting their first free throw of the night.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Here's Ball. Playing Washington, he was nearly unstoppable. Ball outside. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Ball surveys the floor. Back to Davis. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
That's their fourth attempt from the floor with nothing to show for it.
Here's Wembanyama. Count it.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
And the Wolves still seeking their first title, Clark.
Yep, the Lakers won 5 championships when they played in Minneapolis, BA, way in the day. The Timberwolves joined the league in 1989, and they're still trying to bring another basketball title to the city.
Now here's Edwards. He picked up 27 points in their last win against the Wizards in Washington. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Chris Finch. Coach reminded his guys that Giannis is one of the most dangerous players out there. He told his forwards that anytime he takes 2 steps, they'll need to impose their will to limit momentum. He said, quote, "If we're intimidated, we've already lost. Step up and deny his path." Brian, back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie. Well, it's no surprise Edwards has a football background, Clark. Just look at him.
Yeah, he is well put together, B.A. No question he could handle himself on the gridiron. You know, early on, he thought that would be his path. He's mentioned playing it professionally someday. How about that? I don't think it's a great idea, but interesting that he would even broach it. But if anybody could pull it off, he might be the guy.
And Minnesota calls time here. They defeated Washington in their last game.
And as a rule of thumb, the road can really test your team's depth. But they all stepped up and collectively produced a lot of points.
And, you know, the guys on the bench have great confidence in themselves. And when their name was called, they were ready to compete and contribute.
Now here's Ball. Offensively, he's been a force. He's putting up around 19 points a game. Davis finds Edwards to stop the drought. Minnesota again missing.
Not his best work at all. This is a quarter he'd rather forget.
Here's James. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Operating from mid-range. That's a shot he likes. I mean, I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Pass to Edwards. And he's going for the oop here. And Davis slams it home.
Well, there's not a better target in all of the NBA than Davis for the alley-oop.
Houdini, pass to Antetokounmpo. Tipped away. Shot clock at 6. Wembanyama, no good.
He converts those at a high rate, but not that time.
It's Edwards on the wing. No good off the back of the rim.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Here's Ball. Miami making their last shot.
In many ways, Anthony Davis is the epitome of a two-way threat. He can be just dominating on both sides of the ball with his physicality.
Adebayo's checked in for Wembanyama. He's perfect from the line this time. And we're seeing some younger teams really on the rise here. Any particular reason, Grant?
Well, you know, it's part of the natural order of things. Certain players will dominate, and when they age, there are always those young upstarts vying to take the lead.
Count that bucket.
Exactly how you want to run the break. Great execution by Edwards.
Miami leading by 7. Antetokounmpo outside. And he gets that one.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Timberwolves. The steal. Antetokounmpo outside. Easy breezy shot is good. Easy breezy's got 9.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
All no good.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Back to Antetokounmpo. Offensive board. Houdini. And they finally get it to go. A full night's work on the boards and one trip down the floor.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
And Minnesota will go for a different look here. Flags checked in for Anthony Davis. Keldon Johnson comes in for Ball. Champagnie, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Trae Young in for Ball. Now here's Johnson. Denied by Adebayo.
I love this defensive intensity from Bam, shutting them down at the rim with those long arms.
Pass to Houdini. On the wing, Vassell. 5 to shoot, and that's good. His first bucket of the game. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for Miami.
Well, their length and anticipation reflected in their shot blocking totals, making the extra effort to close things out.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
I love the competitive edge Johnson plays with, scoring on the D with tenacity.
It's Vassell with the drive, and he converts the layup. And the Heat lead by 15.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now here's Young. And he also played a big role in their last game with Washington. Pass to Champagny. 6 to shoot. Johnson with a bucket. Johnson's got his second bucket of the game.
So explosive in the paint. Johnson doing whatever he has to beat the contest.
Left side Adebayo. Here's Vassell. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Here's Champagny. He's scoreless. Pass to Young. Floats one up. Oh, nice D from Anunoby.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Tried to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Pulls it from the top of the key. Houdini grabs a board. Houdini's got 4 rebounds now. There's a minute 47 left in the first quarter. Timberwolves trail by 13. Here's Johnson. Pass to King. Young from long range. Sinks the tray.
Ice tray. Looking cool as ever, just draining it.
Here's Houdini. Back to Castle. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Here's Champagny. No good. Oh, great D that time from Adebayo. Here's Houdini. Guarded by Young. Vassell outside. Castle for 3. They grab their own miss. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Inside, Bam really doesn't hold back. He takes his shot right through the foul.
These are his first free throws of the game.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw misses.
And what makes Bam special is his versatility, offensively and defensively. He can do a lot more out there for you than most other guys.
And he's good. 41 seconds left in the first quarter here. Young finds Johnson. And stolen by Adebayo. He takes it in. And finished off by Adebayo.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Here's Young, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
The more aggressive Young is, the better he plays, creating a trip to the line.
Minnesota shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
Guys, that says a lot about the poise of this team. I mean, they've been so calm, cool, and consistent at the stripe this year. I mean, that's impressive.
And look how explosive Bam can be. Defenses can't do anything to stop him on the alley-oop.
4-3. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Miami up 15 points as this quarter concludes. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. We'll be right back. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Heat here, they've been putting on a show.
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Davis out there with Flag. Then there's Anthony Edwards. Then it's Ball. And it's Ball in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
Minnesota with the ball. The Heat making their last shot. Davis. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. And that's now 6 points for Anthony Davis. Outside Wembanyama. To the paint. Here's Adebayo. And there it is for him. Adebayo's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's Flag. No made baskets yet. And the layup is good off the glass.
Man, Flag can expect plenty of contact this season. Defenders are going to give him some hard treatment.
To the inside. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Well, you know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
Pass to Edwards. 3-pointer. Rebound Miami.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Bam Adebayo is big time. Coach Eric Spoelstra said, quote, the way he's worked over the years to add to his game has been incredible. He's one of the best passers on the team, and he's not afraid to take the shot in a big moment. He cares deeply about improving, and you see it in the results of his work. Back to you, Brian.
High praise. Allie, thank you. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Miami. Here's Ball. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With great mobility and the 8-foot wingspan, yes, 8 foot, Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
Timberwolves trail by 19. Ball left side. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
You know, I don't care how close you are to the cup. If Wemby is lurking, you got to do something else. And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And Minnesota calls time here. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, fans becoming very familiar with the term second apron over the last few seasons. Front offices admit the devil is in the details. While it's not exactly a hard cap, teams are showing little willingness to endure the penalties that come with persisting above that second apron threshold.
That's for certain. Shams, thank you for the report. Now here's Ball. Coming off a 16-point game against the Wizards in Washington.
Terrific all-around effort. He did a great job of creating for himself and others.
Here's Wembanyama, following the score by Minnesota. Pass to Easy Breezy. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. Wembanyama's got 3 assists tonight. Edwards for 3. Victor Wembanyama grabs a board. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds in the game.
And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
It's good. Wembanyama's got 6 points in the quarter.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Here's Edwards. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Now, here is James. And he banks in the layup. James has got their second bucket on the night.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Here's Edwards. And no good. The dry spell continues. The Heat have gone 7 for 8 now in the second quarter. And slam dunk by James.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Yeah, and Wemby makes it look so easy. If he's anywhere near you, don't even try to score.
How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Flag. His last outing, he had 18 points. Wembanyama with some nice D.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Trae Young, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Here's James. He has 6. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Houdini, guarded by Young. Clock at 6. Easy breezy misses.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Davis. It's hauled in by the Heat. Houdini's got his 5th rebound in this one. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Pass to Wembanyama. Shoots over Young. Wembanyama's shot is good. Wembanyama's got 10 points.
And once he gets deep enough positioning, there's not much you can do to stop Wemby.
Out to the right wing. Here's Flag. No good, and they can't put it into the drought.
He was so well positioned to interfere with the shot.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he challenged the shot, and you can see the effects on the release of that shot. I mean, it turned a simple jumper into a tough one.
Yeah, Wemby can run. Run the pick and roll from any angle, even using it to set others up.
From the top of the key, Young with the bucket. He has 7.
He's one of those guys who just knows how to generate offense.
Here's Antetokounmpo. They get it back. Nice shot by Wembanyama.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Ball passes to Ball. Now here's Ball. No points so far. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
King, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Johnson comes in for Ball.
LeBron James, power and athleticism on full display with the jam.
Here's King. Anunoby covering. Back to Johnson. Ball outside. Young from long range. Kept alive by Minnesota.
What determination on the board. His work ethic really standing out right there. Well done by Davis.
Now here's Vassell. He picked up 10 in his last game. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. You get the sense Giannis Antetokounmpo is hungry to get another title club.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I mean, he's definitely in the prime of his career and would like to add another Larry O'Brien trophy to his collection. He is getting older, but again, I think he's still in his prime, and he knows that while time is short, another championship could set him apart from a lot of the greats.
Now here's Young. He has 7. It's deflected, and it's out of bounds to Minnesota. Here's King. Oh, he sticks that one from 20 feet. King's got his first 2 points of the night. Miami has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Now here's Vassell. Defense is right there. Good on the bucket.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Champagne's shot is off. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the Miami Heat. Here's Antetokounmpo. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
Leading the charge. What a huge quarter for him.
Minnesota's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Ball finds Young. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Yeah, great finish from Johnson, leaving no room for error with the slam.
Vassell outside. Here's Houdini. An 11-point game for him in the win against New Orleans.
And he may have posed even more problems with his passing. They had to worry about him as a scorer and a distributor.
Young. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Inside the paint, Young uses his speed and aggressiveness to put the pressure on the defense.
Good on the second one. And for the Heat, their shooting has been unreal. 64% from the floor. And he lobs it up. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
And Antetokounmpo is so long. I mean, he stretches forever, covers a ton of ground.
Pass to King. There's 25 seconds left in the half. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Not his night shooting the ball, and it's really had an impact on this game.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Adebayo, and it's out of bounds to the Heat as Miami retains possession.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And you know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Inside. Lets a floater go. It's not going to go for him.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
And through one.
The Heat, 67.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. A tremendous game we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 14 points, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. Kenny, let's get your take on Miami.
Man, this was a brawl inside. Shaq, I know you like this. Man, the guys were sacrificing their bodies, making plays through contest, just wearing the hard hat. That's how this game's gotten out of hand so far.
And Shaq, what do you think about Minnesota?
The shooting percentage they allow was through the roof. Their coach should absolutely be ripping into the defensive effort. They need to take some pride on the other end and just lock it in.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
And let's take a look at Miami. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Devin Vassell. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's easy breezy in at the 2. Shot clock at 5. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
A true playmaker. When Ball isn't creating for himself, he's creating for others.
Vassell passes to Easy Breezy. Rebound, Anthony Davis. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting a low 31%. Their offense is lacking. Ball finds Davis. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Pass to Ball. A deep three. Rebound, Miami.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Vassell outside. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value, and nice to see him delivering.
Here's Ball, and that one good. Ball's gotten his first bucket of the night. The Heat have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Antetokounmpo inside. Easy Breezy misses. And here's Minnesota now. Ball outside. Shots blocked. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Davis. And while we have a moment, let's see some of the contenders for this year's three-point contest. Some of the players who have a shot to make the final cut.
Hey, not a bad list of shooters at all. And really, with how many threes we see in NBA games these days, some of these games have become three-point contests.
A few players ahead of him in voting. But if he can hold on to his number 5 spot, he'll be in the three-point contest.
He's a guy you need to have there. I'm pretty sure he'll be competing All-Star Weekend, and he's got a shot to win it all.
And this year's contest is really shaping up to be one to remember. Plenty of dead-eye shooters on that list so far.
And lots of guys have a three-point shot now. But this list is really the cream of the crop when it comes to putting up long-range bombs. He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Here's Edwards, and it's blocked. And they're able to recover, and Davis gets it to go.
Well, he's leading the way, trying to get everybody else going now.
Wembanyama against Davis. Good work there as it goes. Wembanyama's got 4 points this quarter.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. I'm right at you.
And here's Edwards outside. Giannis with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Houdini. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Hits the trifecta.
That's his second made three, first of this half.
The Timberwolves have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Davis finds Edwards. Looking to end this cold spell. Rebound by the Heat. Easy Breezy's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And he lobs it up to the rim. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
I mean, it seems like you could throw it up to Wembanyama on every offensive possession, and he'll slam it home.
Edwards with it. He's been a big scorer for this offense, averaging around 20 points a game. Ball outside. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Vassell. Minnesota again missing, and the Heat with possession. They're on a 15-6 run. Pass to Houdini. Back to Vassell. Driving in. Now here's Antetokounmpo. That one's wide left.
That's a chance he typically converts.
King, the pass to Edwards. Over Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo with the block.
No mercy.
think that matter? Like she don't really want no. These can walk a mile and need your bench and sample. I ain't gon' cry no hunt, I ain't gon' cry no rape either. I got my own cake, you ain't gon' make me wait either. Yeah, my ever cheat on me, I bet we break even. No, still my bet he can't leave me. Never gave it, I ain't never gave no. Fell out with them, we ain't never making up. Back for everything I ever lost, I'm on the mission. We turned the whole house into a booth, we in the kitchen. Let her cook. Big low come through frying. Hey, let her cook. Okay. Too much cake out bow. Let her cook. All this sauce I'm trying. Let me cook. Early bird, get the worm. Give me. I want your. Ain't teach these the game. No, these tender. Let them learn. No, they hate to see me win. Play that ush, let it burn. Hold up, wait a minute. Let me talk my. I can't let up on these. Why? I'm finna drop again. Gave you the recipe. I did. Can't get this sauce again. Gave them the head start this time. Lost again. Never gave it. I ain't never gave no. Fell out with them. We ain't never making up. Back for everything I ever lost. I'm on
Our rap party continues, and today we're playing some Play Now Online using the two teams from the NBA Finals. And today I am joined by Aaliyah, Bashworld, Kobe Dreamin', and Girl Gamer Renee. How's everyone doing?
Good.
So we're going to be playing some Play Now Online, the two teams from the NBA Finals this past year. I am drawing names out of a hat. So right here, and just so you all know, the Lakers are not in it, so there's no bias towards this at all. So let's figure out.
Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. It's Wednesday, Hump Day, and we're ready to bring you all the action. Our game tonight featuring the Chicago Bulls as they go up against the Detroit Pistons here at Little Caesars Arena. So with Leonard on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Durant is out there with Gobert, then it's Harden, and it's Big Daddy, and it's Irving at the point. And for the Pistons, Harris steps in at the 4 with Duran at the center spot. Miller is out there with Cunningham, and it's Thompson in at the small forward spot. And Gobert kicks to Irving. Thompson comes with the double team. The Big Daddy passes to Gobert. Over Miller. Gobert, no good. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Thanks. Well, the Detroit Pistons, looking to build on last season's breakthrough. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said Kate Cunningham's leadership makes his job easier. And all that aside, Bickerstaff said their fierce style is key. Adding win or lose, we win the fight.
Not a team to be taken lightly. Thanks a lot, Shams.
Such a unique player. Kevin Durant, pure shooter, incredibly skilled, all at nearly 7 feet tall.
Yeah, quick foul to pick up right away here in the first quarter.
Duran the pass to Thompson. Now Cunningham. Offensive rebound. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Well, I spoke with the head coach for Detroit. I asked him what his defense can do to nullify Kyrie Irving. And he said there's not much you can do against Kyrie. He's got a counter for everything you throw at him. He makes insanely difficult shots. We just have to make things hard on him and trust our help defense. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. First quarter of play with about a...
Nice finish. What an athlete this guy is. Cunningham showing no mercy on that rim rattle.
Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play. Brought to you by AT&T.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those. Okay, so maybe we know Harris as a shooter, but that doesn't mean he still can't get up.
The Bulls have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. The 3 from Harden. Rebounded by the Pistons. Home court didn't seem to help any last time they met. We'll see if it makes a difference this time.
And they'll want to show that they're a much better team than they demonstrated last time out against these guys. At the very least, avoid another blowout.
If they can clean up the turnovers and make better decisions, it should be a much closer game this time around.
Here's Big Daddy. Makes it off the glass. Big Daddy's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Harden dishes to Irving. No good with the triple.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Duran, no good.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Irving drives in, does not find the basket. His third miss. He's made just one so far.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the court.
Here's Thompson. Good, nice job down low.
An explosive player. Thompson has serious leaping ability, and that comes in handy around the basket.
Harden the pass to Gobert. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. And stolen by Miller. At the elbow, it's Harris. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Good job by Harris, forcing the contact right there, making the D send him to the line.
Detroit shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. And Greg, while they need more star talent, the Bulls have had only one top 5 pick in the last 17 seasons.
Yeah, it's like being on the treadmill of mediocrity, right? When that's the case, you've got to outperform your draft position. They've had some good picks in that time, but really no all-stars.
Again, the miss by the Pistons.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Don't laugh at me when I say this, but there is too much strength from Kevin Durant now with the chance to add one more.
And the Pistons making a change here. Collins is checked in. That one misses for Durant. Greg, isn't this a fun time of year? Mid-season basketball, from award races to juggling playoff pictures. It's terrific.
Yeah, you really get to see things taking shape. I like watching teams rise up and make the unexpected run. Makes the league so much more interesting. And he loves that area. Miller can cause a lot of headaches for a defense with his ability from the mid-range.
And the rejection by Collins.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Here's Gobert. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
Yeah, this is where you want Gobert to have the ball.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And here's KD for 3. Collins grabs the miss. Pistons leading by 4. To the paint, and it's Thompson with the jam.
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
Here's Schroeder, and off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. And Thompson slams it home.
And his athleticism is really off the charts. Love seeing Thompson punching home like that.
Here's Harden. That shot off. Collins with some nice D. Here's Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they're in control on both ends of the court, and it's always impressive when you build a double-digit lead in the first quarter.
Count that bucket. KD's got 6 points.
It just looks too easy. Durant with the skill and height to get anything he wants from the mid-range.
They get the rebound. Collins And finished off by Collins.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Snatched up. Here's Leonard and Miller with the block.
And good length and athleticism give Miller an advantage at the defensive end. And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
And it's Schroeder missing.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Pistons.
They've put their hard hats on and gone to work on the offensive board. Those second chance points can really energize a team.
And guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
The Pistons making a change here. Hollins checked in. Here's Harden on the wing. And there is the whistle. That goes on Kobe White. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Marcus Smart's checked in for the Pistons. And Chicago also making a switch. Stewart's checked in for Durant. And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. People have said, Greg, he is a system unto himself. In fact, he said it about himself. James Harden's ability, GA, to break down defenses remains in rarefied air.
And even as he's lost a step now, his supreme skill level ensures he remains a threat on a nightly basis. Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And Leonard gets it to go.
You set him up more often than not. Leonard will knock him down.
And it's Detroit's ball. They're on an 18-6 run. Cunningham with it. Now guarded by Schroeder. Good.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Schroeder. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Kate Cunningham.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. And he's good on the second. And this young Pistons team, GA, you and I love them, building around toughness.
Yeah, offensively, attacking the paint, defensively, where they are engaged. And they'll send you to the foul line quite a bit, but it's a product of that hard-nosed style.
Here's Harden. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
Fighting for those points, the beard playing tough.
Smart on the wing. And that one is good. And the Pistons lead by 15.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Leonard, no luck. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. White can't throw it down with one hand.
And the defense did just enough to bother that dunk attempt.
That one good for 2. Leonard's got his second bucket of the night.
Oh, great footwork there from Kawhi on that floater.
Takes the 13-footer. Cunningham gets the bucket.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And it's Schroeder missing.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Cunningham gets the bucket.
Already they piled up 8 second chance points.
Here's Leonard, and it's sent back by White.
And I love seeing White use that athleticism on defense. Great hustle to swat that shot. Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Oh, yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
And an overpowering first quarter effort.
The Bulls, 23.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And Stephen Clark, Pistons pretty much in control here.
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
Harris steps in at the 4 with Duran at the center spot. Smart is out there with White, and it's Miller in at the 3. They're the group Detroit will start the second with. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks a lot. Kyrie Irving is becoming the sage veteran. He said, quote, "I used to think leadership is a lonely thing, and it's not. It's surrounding yourself with great-minded, great-hearted people, asking them to push you at times and picking them up when they're not able to be their best." Kevin, back to you.
Great perspective. Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
Pass to Big Daddy. Irving from long range. And the Bulls with another miss.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
White looking around. The quick look no good that time. Bulls trail by 19. Back to Gobert. Out to the right wing. Another 3 for Chicago.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Smart passes to Duran. And here's White. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior. And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that position. And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home right there. Basket counts.
Smart pass, just one of the many ways Kyrie Irving creates offense.
Smart kicks to Harris. Irving against Smart. Got it. Good job in the low post. And the Pistons lead by 20.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
Irving for 3. It doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by Smart. To the inside, Harris. Gobert with the defensive effort.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Smart dishes to Harris. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Shoots from the baseline. Another one falls for Chicago.
There's such a great pace to Kyrie's game. That mid-range jumper, look, it's one of the best in the game.
Here's Miller. It's tipped. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession. Asar Thompson, he's checked in for Kobe White. And a change for the Bulls. Durant's checked in for Isaiah Stewart. Here's Smart. It's rebounded by Big Daddy. Big Daddy's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Durant uses his size in close.
Showing the grit. KD is no stranger to physical defense.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. Well, you often hear that the skill level in the league has never been higher, Greg, and some say this is the peak of the game. What do you think?
And I'll tell you this, Kevin, I'm not complaining. If the league can improve upon this, the sky is really the limit.
Here's Harris. He's got 6. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Here's Big Daddy. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 5th assist in this one. Pistons leading by 13. Out to Harris. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Big Daddy's got 5 rebounds tonight. Durant the pass to Irving. Here's Big Daddy. Defended by Duran. And it's Big Daddy missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Thompson going inside.
Get that out of here. Gobert doing his job to protect the rim.
And it's Schroeder missing.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
Out to Thompson. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Detroit, no good that time either.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Big Patty, that's good.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
From 10 feet out, it's hauled in by the Bulls. Big Daddy's got 6 rebounds in the game. Back to KD. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Pistons leading by 10. Thompson passes to Harris. Shoots. That one a little long. And Chicago shooting 43% for the game. Pass to Big Daddy. Here's Schroeder, rejected by Harris.
Look at Harris getting it done on the defensive end. That's a good sign for this team.
Bulls trail by 10. Irving finds KD. Here's Big Daddy. Irving passes to KD. Durant gets it done inside.
Teams have always tried to be physical with KD in the paint. Tried being the key word.
Still, to this day, RJ, Kevin Durant still seems matchup proof.
Well, yeah, because nothing's changed with his height and the skill. Expert release and his competitiveness, oh, it's the same as it's ever been.
For the Pistons, Holland comes in for Harris, and it's Cunningham in for Smart. Chicago also making some changes. Khalil Ware's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Big Daddy, and it's James Harden in for Dennis Schroeder. Miller kicks to Holland. Inside, here's Cunningham. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. You know, Greg, after struggling with injuries to start his NBA career, Cade Cunningham is figuring it out.
And the former #1 overall pick in 21. Last season, his first All-Star appearance, and he's only getting started.
Collins checked in for Duran.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And here are the Bulls now. They're on a 16-6 run. Irving passes to Durant. In the corner, Harden. Back to Irving. Ware kicks to Durant. So smooth on the 3 from Durant. And it's Cunningham with the ball for Detroit. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see the frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
It seemed like any time they strung together a few baskets, they just went ice cold so quickly.
Detroit leading by 7.
Minutes remaining in the first half.
1:58 left here in the second. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Well, we can't say enough about the passing of this group lately. The leading setup men among the league's 2 guards over the past 10 games. James Harden, #1.
Well, when he's on the court, it's like having a second point guard out there. I mean, and in fact, his passing ability oftentimes rivals or surpasses some of the best point guards in our league.
And because he can take over the reins at the point whenever they need him to, it gives them great flexibility on the offensive end.
Cunningham passes to Holland. Back to Cunningham. Detroit, no good that time either. Bulls trail by 6. Durant just inside the line. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists tonight. Miller outside. Cunningham outside. Lays it up and banks it in. Cunningham's got 10 points.
And the strength of Cunningham. Fantastic job there scoring on the defense.
Back to Harden. The shot. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Cunningham passes to Miller. Back to Cunningham. Cans the shot from the wing. He's got 12.
Effective from the mid-range. For Cunningham, it's about shooting with confidence.
KD's shot is off.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
Shoots from the right block, and Detroit again with the bucket.
He's a tough fella to deal with when he gets below the free throw line.
Bulls trail by 8. Ware finds Durant, and stolen by Miller. Down low, Cunningham, and then Cunningham with the dunk.
And you can see why they continue to call Cunningham's double. Once he's flipped that switch, let him go to work.
With 1 on the clock, and he hits the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period.
And so is Detroit, enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Half. There was absolutely no stopping Cade Cunningham in the first half. He had 16 points, 6 assists. And that should do it with the second half of...
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. It's been a clinic out there by Big Daddy.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Big Daddy is out there with Durant, and it's Kyrie Irving, then it's Harden, and it's Gobert in at the center position. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Kevin Durant.
A steady scorer throughout his career. Harris is still drawing lots of attention.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
And he has grooved his stroke at the line this season and been able to maintain it with an average of 90%.
He hits both from the stripe.
Well, when you send him to the line, you know what the outcome is likely to be.
Harden against Miller. Harden kicks to KD. Has to Gobert, and stolen by Harris. Here's Thompson, out of hand on it. A second chance effort. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoided fouling and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
Now Irving, defended by Duran. Irving passes to Big Daddy. Off target from outside.
Not quite enough defense that time around, just lucky he was off.
The verticality that KD possesses, it helps him erase that shot at the rim.
And he makes that one.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Bulls trail by 16. Irving passes to Harden. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Detroit leading by 16. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thank you, guys. The Pistons are growing, Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said. I appreciate the work that the guys have put in, and I'm proud of what they're becoming. But we have more work to do. We're still taking steps. Our guys have improved, the team has improved, but we're not finished yet. Kevin, back over to you.
On the rise. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
Out to Harris. Here's Miller. No good off the back of the rim. Bulls trail by 18. Here's Durant. Here's Harden. And the Bulls with another miss.
Is it possible to rest too much? Because he hasn't been able to get into a groove since coming back in.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Yeah, he needs to tell his guys to just box out with some energy. That's basic basketball. They've been lazy on the backboard and have allowed way too many second chance points.
Kobe White, he's checked in for the Pistons. And a change for the Bulls. Stewart's checked in. A nice shot by Harris.
And that has earned Harris a ton of money. The ability to spot up, shoot, and knock it down.
Here's Big Daddy. He's covered by Thompson. Big Daddy, that's good.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Here's White. Off the left rim and out. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Chicago Bulls. An efficient score, Kobe White, effective with or great without the ball in his hand.
And that's a rare quality. A guard who can break you down off the bounce, but also willing to give it up and then zip to an open spot. It just makes him so difficult to defend.
Bulls trail by 19. Has to Gobert. Shoots over Duran. Second chance shot. And there's the nice layup by Irving. Irving's got 9 points.
You can't forget the box Kyrie out. He's good at using that little slick athleticism to track down some easy misses.
Richard, what makes Kobe White such a hard player to guard is how many ways he can get a shot off at a lot of different angles.
Off the catch, on the bounce, on the fake reload. He is comfortable in any situation, and his efficiency early on was his issue, but it has improved year over year. When White is in rhythm, he is a good all-around scorer and can carry the offense in stretches. Even though his team is lagging behind, he's playing like a winner. Too bad his attitude isn't spreading to the other guys.
Here's Harris. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 7th assist here tonight. Here's Big Daddy, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
And it's blocked. Puts up a 3. And it's Big Daddy missing.
The way he started this game, you wondered if he'd ever pull down, and the answer is yes.
And he gets the bucket. Harris has got 11 points here in just the second half.
And this is the type of scorer Harris can be. Once he finds a rhythm, and man, he's pretty effective.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. And Duran is right there. He's got 10.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Good on the triple.
A capable shooter from distance. Give Kyrie space to fire, and he does not pass it up.
Here's Cunningham. Kept alive. Here's the 3. Pistons working now with a new shot clock. Here's Duran. Out to Harris. Shoots the 3. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
And since halftime, he has been a different player.
And the Bulls call timeout here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
So for the Pistons, Collins checked in for Thompson. And Marcus Smart is up in for Cade Cunningham. The Bulls also changing it up. Khalil Ware comes in for Gobert. And it's Leonard in for James Harden. Back to White. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Big Daddy's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Irving passes to Stewart. Irving kicks to Ware. And out of bounds. The Pistons will take it. And powering into the first week of the new year. Here's a brand new look at the power rankings. We take a look at the Pistons. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And checking out Chicago,
they're staying put at number 3. No shortage of talent. This team can hang with anybody.
The Pistons making a change here. Hollins checked in.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim. That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. And Duran is right there. Duran's got 6 in the quarter.
Great hustle on display, and you know what? It's paying off with those second chance points.
to the middle, and it's blocked. And here we go, the Bulls, fast break. Big Patty, that's good.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Leonard against Smart. Good on the shot. Smart's got 6 points.
Good work inside from Smart. It's clear how confident he is close to the rim.
Bucket is good.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Detroit leading by 19 points. White, wide open. He gets it to go from beyond the arc. He's got 16.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And you can tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
Did a great job closing the gap, making the shooter feel uncomfortable.
It's White on the wing. It's stolen by White. Pass to Holland, back to White. Takes it inside. No one near him. Again, the Pistons score. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for Detroit.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to the NBA on Thursday night. We're bringing it All right, now let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat. LeBron James out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then it's Victor Wembanyama, and it's easy breezy in at the 2. And for the Bulls, Rudy Gobert is out there with Kevin Durant. Then it's James Harden. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Big Daddy in at the 3. And so off the tip, it's Miami. The battle under the rim could be spicy. These two teams don't back down, Legs.
You're going to see a lot of contact under the glass tonight. Two of the best rebounding teams in the league. There's no doubt this is going to be physical from the get-go.
Watch out for stray elbows. And out of bounds, the Heat will take it. And as we start up the new year, here's a glimpse at the new power rankings. You look at the Bulls, they've still got a solid hold on that 3rd spot.
Seeing where the Heat are, they made it clear from the jump they were coming for the #1 seed. And they've got to feel good knowing it's theirs now. It gives them the best chance to come away with the championship.
And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Miami shooting their first free throw of the night.
22.
And so it's Irving with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. It's a 5-point game. On the wing, Durant jacks up a 3. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Here's easy breezy, guarded by Durant. Here's easy breezy, and he buries his first look.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Well, he saw the opportunity and he went for it. I love his competitiveness.
Now here's Gobert. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game.
He saw he had an opening and Harden took it.
The Heat have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. And that one is hammered home.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Up top, Harden. Chicago passing it around.
Defensively, you always want to keep vision on the ball. Nice job tracking and coming away with it.
Wow, you love that. You come right out and hit 5 straight. It doesn't get any better than that.
The Bulls have gone 1 for 3 so far. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Just a bit ago, Billy Donovan and I were able to chat. Coach reminded his guys that Giannis is one of the most dangerous players out there. He told his forwards that anytime he takes 2 steps, they'll need to impose their will to limit momentum. He said, quote, "If we're intimidated, we've already lost. Step up and deny his path." Guys, back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, they've gotten the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of it.
And when Durant is clear for takeoff, no hesitation.
Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, B.A., most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
So it's Miami now, following the bucket by the Bulls. And he comes up with a bucket.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
And so it's Irving with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. They trail by 6. Here's Gobert over Wembanyama. Good D by Wembanyama. The Heat have got 7 of 8 in the basket. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Defeated by Detroit in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
And their body language was unimpressive. They looked defeated much of the night, and because of it, they took the L.
Well, there's no hiding the fact they didn't play their best. They had a couple of runs, but they just couldn't really string anything together consistently.
Harden drawing the double team. Here's Big Daddy. Knocks down the triple.
A nice dish by Gobert. With his height, he can see over the whole defense.
Here's Houdini. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Personal foul.
Yeah, boy, is he dialed in. Perfect from the field this period.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Miami.
Well, we've seen them take advantage of the lanes given to them so far. The defense isn't plugging it up. and it's being exploited.
And how about the work they've done inside, just owning the paint so far?
Miami making a switch here. Adebayo's checked in. Here's Durant. He had 25 points in his last game. Harden's got space. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Harden's got his second basket.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen. There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Here's Irving. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Here's Easy Breezy. Against Minnesota, he was really on his game. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Big Daddy, and he jams it home with authority.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Yeah, both ways. We're seeing a nice rhythm offensively. Now let's see which team can come up with some stops.
Wembanyama, and it's Irving with a rebound. The Bulls trail by 6. Well, the defenders stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Chicago shooting their first free throw of the night here.
Number 00.
Well, we get to see future Hall of Famer in Kyrie Irving tonight, Grant. What's his best skill?
I'll be honest, B.A. I've never seen a guard finish like Kyrie around the rim. He makes really difficult buckets look too easy.
Looking at who's out there now for Chicago. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Rudy Gobert. And it's Schroeder in for Irving. Three-pointer, Harden. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
He created the opening. He got the angle. Unfortunately, that miss is just on him.
Yep, that one goes.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Chicago's gone 2 of 5 from deep. Harden against Castle. Durant looking around. And here's Schroeder outside. That's good. And so Durant with the assist.
What you love about KD is the way he thinks the game. Intelligent and experienced. You can count on him to always make the right play.
And the basket by Houdini.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
And Harden gets the double team. And here's Schroeder outside. Adebayo grabs the board. Heat leading by 7. Here's Houdini. They get the rebound. Wembanyama with a bucket. Wembanyama's got his second bucket on the night.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Durant has the open look. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
And the defense just has no answers for him right now. With each made basket, the more his confidence continues to grow.
Houdini sinks it. What range from downtown. Houdini's got 16 points now. To the middle. Here's Schroeder. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Evolving as a passer and playmaker, Leonard wants to keep setting up his teammates like this.
Here's Houdini. Off the mark there with a 3.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Harden, the pass to Durant. This one for 3. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
He got right into the flow of this game, hitting 5 of his first 7 shots.
And Miami decides to take their first time out here. And this is a tough time of the season, Grant. A few months in with a few months to go.
Yeah, B.A. You know, for the players, this is when they start to feel the grind of the regular season. A lot of the guys are dealing with nagging fatigue or mental weariness.
Stewart, he's checked in for Chicago. Ware comes in for Durant. Anunoby, he's checked in for Miami. Here's Harden, following the three-point basket by Miami. And there's a whistle. That goes on Devin Vassell. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. 4th team foul.
Now Ware, as far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Leonard gets the bucket.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Connects from downtown.
Well, his team is up, and he's a big reason why. And it's a little easier to shoot when you know you've got an advantage on the scoreboard.
Now here's Leonard. in his last outing with 12 points. Yes, it's good.
And that was a good read from Leonard. Noticing the overcommitment and exploiting it.
Here's Houdini. And again, it's Miami from deep.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
That one falls. 1:11 left in the first. Here's Houdini. Off target from outside. The Bulls trail by 7. Leonard, good. Leonard's got 5 now.
Oh, this is why you get Leonard the ball inside and just let him go to work.
Here's the cell. Oh, Leonard with the block. And he's able to get it back. Launches it from deep. The long distance 3 is buried. Houdini's got 28 points for the game.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
Now here's Anunoby. Still no points. From deep. And it's Chicago with a board. The Heat beat them last time when those two met at Miami.
They were out-hustled on the boards the last time these teams met. I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
In this league, you run whenever you can. It's so much easier to score in transition. I love the shot selection from him right now. He's not settling, and that's why he's shooting at a very high rate.
And so it's Miami with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Let's quickly break down what we've seen from the Heat.
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
When you spread the floor and force defenses to close out to the three-point line, it's going to create driving lanes.
Setting the floor for Miami. They've got James, OG Anunoby out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Houdini in at the 1. Here's Ware. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
And the basket by Houdini.
What a performance for him on the offensive end. He's been fantastic the entire game.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks a lot, guys. OG Anunoby is so disruptive. He's led the league in steals. And he said, I want to be the defensive player of the year. I've always thought I was the best defender in the league. I'm athletic enough, strong enough, and smart enough to defend every single position. Back over to you.
Very confident. Thanks much for the report, Allie.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Stewart outside. Pass to Harden. Leonard outside. Beyond the arc. Another 3 for Chicago.
It turns out Harden was the bait that time, freeing up a shooter on the perimeter.
Easy breezy shot is good. Easy breezy's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Irving finds Harden. 3-pointer. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
Great job of closing the space and getting a hand up.
Houdini lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And now a 12-point Miami lead.
Just a selfless play by Giannis. He knows all eyes are on him, so he dishes to a ready shooter.
And now the first timeout called here for Chicago. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, a debate is brewing. While the NBA has pushed back against load management, saying it's an 82-game league, prominent voices on the team side countering that with much more movement on every possession. Modern play style places novel demands on players' bodies.
A serious challenge. Okay, Shams, thanks for that report.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Gobert against Wembanyama. Now here's Harden. Tight defense on him. Here's Gobert. Gobert showing his skill inside.
Yeah, and Gobert's teammates encourage him to seek out his offense, especially when he's this deep.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Gobert, no good.
You have to love his confidence, but you also need to read the situation.
And they get it back. Over to the left wing. Miami moving it around. James outside. Oh, 3 chances on that possession, but they just can't find a way to score. Here's Harden. And Harden with the slam.
It is so difficult to guard Harden on the drive. Tremendous finishing at the hoop, but he's also elite at drawing fouls.
Takes a 13-footer. No good off the glass.
Well, you have a feeling this would be a completely different game if it wasn't for his brutal shooting performance.
Pass to Houdini. The 3 is up. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists tonight. Right side, Irving. There's the 3. Big Daddy's shot is good. Big Daddy's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Miami shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. Chicago making some changes. Kevin Durant comes in for Ware. And it's Schroeder in for Harden. And Miami also making a switch. Castle's checked in. Kept alive. Here's Big Daddy. And that one is stuffed right through.
Just great energy on the offensive glass. That's exactly how you cut into a lead.
Boy, a slam like that is sure to give him a spark.
Well, the defense challenged him just enough to force that miss. They really collapsed when he got close to the rim.
Shot from 12. James with the rebound.
Well, that's a good high percentage shot. He just couldn't convert.
From deep, Wembanyama. Big Daddy grabs a board. Big Daddy's got his 5th rebound in this one. Drives to the hoop. Tries yet again. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. Vassell, he's checked in for Miami. Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. And offensive rebounding, one of Rudy Gobert's specialties, Grant.
Yeah, in some games, over half his points come from second chance opportunities. And you know, B.A., even when you block him out, he can reach right over you and get that board.
Bam Adebayo's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And now a peek at some of the players competing for a spot in the dunk contest. All of them true dunk artists who can do some spectacular things in the air.
And I can't wait to see what these guys have dreamed up this year. The level of athleticism and creativity that goes into this contest is what makes it so incredible to watch.
And he's just short of the #1 spot in the voting. No question, it seems that he'll be a factor in the dunk contest.
Yeah, B.A., you don't want to have to win in the voting to be the winner on the court come All-Star Weekend. I'm sure he's got what it takes to get some 10s from the judges.
And there you have it. This year's dunk contest field looks incredible. We'll keep you up to date in the voting.
That is always a highlight of All-Star Weekend. Watching guys just fly through the air. And I enjoy watching all of the guys on that list slam it home.
And Adebayo slams it in.
Bam moves so well for his size. He really makes it look easy in the way he can break down a defender.
Pass to Big Daddy. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Big Daddy's got 13.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
Here's Easy Breezy. He's guarded by Irving. Easy Breezy shot is good. Easy Breezy's got 9 points in the quarter.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Yep, that one goes.
Watching the trajectory on a floater never gets old. One of the most fun ways to score that this league has.
Easy Breezy shot is good.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for Chicago. 11-point game to the left side wing. And here's Schroeder outside. Big Daddy, great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Here's Wembanyama. Oh, the body control and balance from Wemby.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. Well, Legs, when we talk about current players, who are the guys you want taking the shot with the game on the line right now?
Well, certainly the tried and true like Stephen Curry and Kevin Durant. You can't go wrong there. Or a multi-time MVP in Nikola Jokic.
And close on the shot, even with the foul. Now 2 free throws. Well, Tim, Kevin Durant, the winner of the 2025 Magic Johnson Award, recognized for his grace with the media.
Well, he is willing to engage with the media and the fans, B.A., even on a range of topics. He'll weigh in and give his thoughts.
Miami making a switch here. Anunoby's checked in. The Bulls trail by 9. Here's Leonard. That one is off. Oh, great D that time from Adebayo. It's stolen by Irving.
2 minutes.
Pass to Schroeder. Denied by Adebayo.
Adebayo with a tremendous wingspan right there, showing you what a lockdown defender looks like.
A minute 50 left to play in the second quarter. Schroeder passes to Leonard. 6 to shoot. The 3 is up.
He's lost some of the momentum he had earlier. The defense is really clamping down on him now.
And after not scoring in the first, he's finally starting to get into a groove.
Here's Easy Breezy. 15 points in the game. Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound. Leonard's got 4 rebounds now. Now here's Irving. The D's right on him. Outside Durant. Here's Leonard. Schroeder passes to Leonard. So good near the hoop. Leonard.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
And here's Vassell from the arc. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Yeah, the three-point shot is an important part of Vassell's game and an important part of this offense.
Leonard can't get it to go.
Impressive closeout on a skilled shooter. That is how you defend shots from downtown. And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. And Irving, the bucket on the assist from Durant. 10 points for Kyrie Irving.
Well, defensively, you have to keep Irving out of the lane or else he will eat you alive.
Puts up a deep 3. And again, it's Miami from deep.
Well, unless the defense adjusts, I don't see any change here. He has flat out taken over this game with his scoring.
Got a piece of it. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. Pass to Castle. Here's Easy Breezy. And again, it's Miami from deep.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
And so it's the Miami Heat, a sizable lead of 14 at the break. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
So it's Miami who's out on top at the half. They lead by 14. Kenny, how'd you see it?
They were in such a groove that entire first half, especially on the offensive end. Good play calling, good execution, and by and large, they take great shots.
And Shaq, what'd you think about Chicago?
But with the way they struggled to defend the three-point line, it started to look like warm-up drills. They cannot be...
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. They've got Rudy Gobert, Kyrie Irving out there with James Harden. Then there's Kevin Durant, and it's Big Daddy in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls.
Well, when Harden isn't scoring, he's setting up his teammates.
Heat leading by 11. And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Antetokounmpo for 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Irving's got his 4th rebound in this one. Over Kessel. And it's Irving missing.
Well, he usually brings rain from there, but not this time. Oh, man!
Wow. Well, LeBron knows how to share the load. He's always getting other guys involved out there on the floor.
A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T. Pass to Harden from outside the arc. Here's Gobert, and Gobert with the stuff.
Oh my, what a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
And he showed you great timing as well. Offensive rebound, one of his specialties.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
To the right side. Here's Big Daddy. Goes up with it. That one falls. 8 of 10 and scoring with confidence.
Gets one to go. It's been a great personal night for him, but those mean a lot less if you're losing.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Chicago with a rebound.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Irving, yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Harden's got assist number 8 here already in the game. Up top, Castle. He's guarded by Irving. Here's Easy Breezy. 25 points in the game. Outside Harden. Drops in the layup for 2. 10 points for James Harden.
It's impressive how Harden makes room inside. He finds a way to navigate the shots.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. Well, Grant, you look at James Harden's capacity to generate offense. He is still at an elite level.
Yeah, a virtuoso with the rock. Even as he slows down, his ability to change pace keeps defenders off balance and creates for himself and others. It's just a thing to marvel at.
Ware's checked in for Kevin Durant. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. The Chicago Bulls retiring the jersey of hometown hero and former league MVP Derrick Rose. His coach with the Bulls, Tom Thibodeau, said, "The true measure of a man is how he handles adversity, and nobody did it better. He always found a way to rise above, and there's no question in my mind he is a Hall of Fame player." Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thank you.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Ware brings a double. They get it again. The big man, Wemby for 2.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Pass to Gobert. And it's Ware missing. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Miami. They've led by as many as 14. Easy Breezy, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Easy Breezy. Banked it in off the glass. Easy Breezy's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, this team relies on his scoring, and no shocker, he's done his part.
Out left to the wing. Here's Harden, and then Harden with the jam.
If given the space, Harden's not afraid to take it to the rim.
Here's Houdini. He's guarded by Irving. Pass to Houdini. Here's Easy Breezy. Here's Houdini. Houdini, 5 on the clock. No good with the triple.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
On the wing, Irving. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Harden's got 9 assists now tonight.
And Kyrie is one of the best finishers for a guard that this game has seen.
It's good.
And I bet he wishes they could play this team every night. Things are going great out there offensively.
Chicago calls timeout. All right, Tim, back in 1996, you led the league in three-point percentage. You shot 52% on 3 attempts per game. Talk about the hot hand.
Well, B.A., it shows you how much the game has changed. I had a green light, but it was a different shade of green. I still only took 3 per game. Now you have multiple guys every night that will take 3 in the first quarter.
That green light's now neon green for many.
No doubt.
And it's Houdini missing.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrated.
Harden with a bucket. Harden's got 14.
But one thing we know for sure about Harden, he does not shy away from contact.
And it's Houdini missing.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
Going into halftime, he had 2 threes in his pocket, but hasn't added to that total since.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That's on Khalil Ware.
When Wembanyama has the ball in there, I mean, it's often a bucket, a foul, or both.
Some changes for Chicago. Stewart, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert, and Kawhi Leonard subbed in for Irving.
And one of the responsibilities with being a great player is making free throws.
Yep, that one's good. Stewart's got his first basket.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Here's Houdini, defended by Harden. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Miami needs to get off a shot here. He's still feeling it. That one a little long. Bulls trail by 5. Here's Leonard. He's off on that one. Nice D from Vassell. To the inside. Oh, not enough to slow down Wembanyama.
This is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing. Dominating on the inside.
Pass to Ware. From deep. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. Leonard's got 5 assists tonight.
When you can shoot over the top of people and hit a high percentage from out there, you are in rare company.
On the take. And the basket by Houdini.
Well, to stop him, you have to get better rim protection than that.
On the wing, Harden. From downtown. Rebound by the Heat. Antetokounmpo has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Bulls. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Miami Heat. On Saturday, they'll go up against the Pacers in Indiana. Then on Sunday, they're off to Oklahoma City to face off with the Thunder. Out to the wing. Here's Big Daddy. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Heat leading by 6. To the paint. Giannis with the finish.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
And one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation, there are always adjustments you can make.
Yeah, I just don't think right now they're doing a good enough job of hunting the right mismatches.
Chicago making a switch here. Durant's checked in. Miami also changing it up. Bam Adebayo comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And Castle subbed in for LeBron. Harden drives in. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
If you do this better than Harden, he's just so good at pulling in the defense on the drive and getting himself fouled.
Irving's checked in for Chicago. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Miami leading by 6. Here's Houdini. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Houdini's got 46.
And that's just nasty right there, guys. He has a tremendous crossover.
Shoots, and Durant gets it to go.
Yeah, the single-minded focus of Durant on offense is all about getting buckets, no distractions.
Here's Houdini. Sinks that one from the post. Houdini's got 48. And here's Harden. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Looking ahead, they've got the Mavericks coming to town for their next one. That'll be the second of a two-game stretch at home. Stewart outside. Irving for three. Rebound Miami. They've led by as many as 14. Hits yet again. Wow.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Pass to Harden. The shot misses. Nice D from Vassell. Miami leading by 10. Tipped. And that'll be Miami's ball as it goes out of bounds. Heat able to keep the possession.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
He is just trying to make an impact by disrupting their rhythm.
Houdini. And good. There's another.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Harden into the lane. Out to Leonard. Uncovered. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 7 rebounds in the game.
Oh, when Castle gets going to the hoop, good luck getting in front of him.
Victor Wembanyama.
27 seconds left in the third. Harden, deep three-point land. And again, unable to change momentum here. Down low. Pass to Houdini. Back to Adebayo. Oh, Durant with a steal. Oh, and a fast break for Chicago. Let's go with a three. No good. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Heat out in front, leading by 14. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. Head coach Billy Donovan is mic'd up along the sideline. Let's check.
We got to now start to anchor down defensively right now. Trust each other and trust the loads. It's not just one-on-one defense. It's
a little help from your friends. Billy Donovan preaching it. Are these guys listening?
Well, you also have to credit the other team. Obviously, their offensive play calling is having an effect. We'll see what the response is.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And let's take a look at Miami. They've got Bam Adebayo. He's out there with LeBron James. Stephon Castle is out there with Victor Wembanyama. And it's easy breezy in a 2-guard. Big Daddy, pass to Irving. Chicago passing it around. Gets an open look and hits it.
Yeah, one of the most skilled players we've ever seen. Durant just continues to dominate offensively.
Doing what he does. LeBron.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
Harden surveying the D. Here's Durant. And he gets it to go. He's 8 of 11 now.
You gotta push Durant farther away than this, or he will make you pay.
Here's easy breezy. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got 3 assists in the game.
And that's his second 3 of the half and his 5th overall. Really lighting it up.
The shot by Big Daddy, no good. Heat leading by 16. To the middle. Out to James. Pass to Castle. Here's easy breezy. Defended by Harden. Easy breezy. Shot is good.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
Well, they are hunting deep shots, but they'll take the layup if you give them. Well, he was hoping to respond with a 3 of his own. He just couldn't get it to go.
And it's Miami with another.
Yeah, big man with point guard skills. Wembanyama is terrific at getting it to his teammates.
They need this. And Harden lays it up and in.
Simple. The closer you are to the hoop, the better your chance to score.
James finds Castle. Out to the right wing. To the wing, right side. Easy breezy. And there are the Heat with another bucket.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Outside Harden. Pass to Leonard. Outside Irving. Looking to get it going. And he nails the jumper.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Easy breezy shot is good.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for the Chicago Bulls. Easy breezy with a rebound.
Terrific rim protection impacting the shot.
And Adebayo slams it in.
Well, Adebayo is always a threat to dunk it. He's light on his feet and extremely explosive.
Irving, no good. And here's Miami. They're on a 17-6 run. Pass to Easy Breezy from behind the arc. They get it back. James outside. Inside, Easy Breezy. The shot's good on the assist by James. Easy Breezy's got 45 points. Outside Harden. On the wing, Harden. Goes up on the baseline. And the shot's good. And that's now 20 points for James Harden.
Yeah, that soft touch that Harden has on his shot makes hitting a mid-range J look so simple. Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. And pushing it up. Here's Miami. Leonard with the ball. Guarded by Adebayo. Launches it. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Chicago has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Harden misses. Miami has gone 4 of 6 from deep thus far in the fourth. Easy breezy shot is good.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Yeah, with each bucket, he denies any thought of a comeback.
He shoots. And Irving gets it to go.
We all know Irving is a talented shooter. If you don't absolutely smother him, he will find shots.
Pass to James. Here's Easy Breezy. And yes, another basket.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. For Chicago, they've gone 7 for 15 in the fourth. Here's Harden. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Some changes for Chicago. Stewart, he's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. Ware comes in for Durant, and it's Dennis Schroeder in for Kyrie Irving. Devin Vassell, he's checked in for Miami. Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. And as NBA franchise values continue to skyrocket, it's pretty amazing to see, isn't it, Legs?
It really is, and even if you're LeBron James, who has said he may want to own a team in the future, he may even need some help footing that bill. It is pricey.
Adding zeros by the decades. A chance to check out our player of the game.
He has truly put on a show out there tonight, tearing it up on both ends of the floor. So impressive, and the other squad has looked helpless to stop him.
You know, some guys aren't the same player on the road. Not this guy. He loves sticking it to an opposing crowd, and it only adds fuel to his fire. Stewart finds Schroeder. The shot no good. Wembanyama with some nice D.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Pass to Easy Breezy. Here's Houdini. Puts up a 3. Buries it from 3. Houdini's got 55.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Connaughton passes to Schroeder. Wembanyama with some nice D. Miami shooting has been spectacular. 67%. Just incredible.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
And here's Connaughton. McGrath, many of the newer rules have helped unlock offenses. Any need to help out the defense?
You know, I think the rules are fine, B.A. It's just about allowing defenders to do their job and limiting the cheap foul calls so they can stay on the floor.
Pass to Easy Breezy. Miami moving it around. Here's Houdini. And again for three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Some room here for Schroeder. Rebound Miami. Houdini's got 5 rebounds in the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Durant, he's checked in for Chicago. Kyrie Irving comes in for Connaughton.
First team foul.
Here's Durant.
Substitution for the Bulls, Kevin Durant. Kyrie
Antetokounmpo with the block.
Yeah, such an imposing defensive force. Giannis with the great timing on the rejection.
Ware's gone 2 of 6 here tonight from the field. Baseline try, and it's Miami with another. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Heat.
Yeah, they've done a great job of challenging every shot they can. Their totals in the block column are a result of that aggression.
And I also really like the pace they've played with in this one, specifically how high tempo it's been, clearly working to their advantage so far.
Another one falls. Amazing. 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Ooh, that's a tough spot to be in as a defender. With that height disadvantage, it's very hard to protect the rim.
Yet another bucket. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far. And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Heat.
They made the most of the extra rebounds tonight. Helped them out a lot.
And when you look at these teams, they're both great rebounding clubs. And any night, either one can have the advantage on the boards.
And looking at their record after this victory, this will be their 37th of the year. And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Houdini.
Well, he had a lot of success making plays for his team and breaking down the defense.
And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen. And with players now able to earn money at the collegiate level, what does that do for the NBA legs?
Well, I do think overall it's a good thing. As a former college athlete myself, I love to see these guys get rewarded, and possibly you get to the league, you're a little bit more polished and grown up.
Bottom line is you may have made some money, but when you have a chance to play against the best of the best, that's why you go pro.
There's nothing like it.
On the catch and shoot, Durant is so effective. You have to run him off his shot.
Oh, got that one up quick.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
And this run should seal this win. What a timely burst.
Shot's good by Schroeder. Here's James. 35 seconds left to play in the fourth. Here's Houdini. Another bucket. Wow.
What a game from him. 72 points.
And he's been simply sensational throughout this one. Here's Schroeder. Soft touch off the glass. 19 seconds left in the fourth. And the basket by Houdini.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
It is never easy to win on the road, but they rose to the challenge.
Irving finds Schroeder for three. And that one falls.
I love it. Just thumbing his nose at the height disadvantage. He's able to get the space he needs and convert.
Yeah, that's a little easier to do out on the perimeter.
So it's the Heat winning this one easily. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Giannis, when your group is sharing the ball like this, how dangerous can this team be?
We can be really dangerous. You know, everybody can make shots. Everybody on the floor, the basketball players. And the most important, we're having fun.
Winning's a lot easier when the shots are going in, that's for sure. Thanks so much.
All right, thanks, Allie. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. With